So we're going to replace this alternator right here. Not too big of a job. Hit that like and subscribe. Go ahead and get that out of the way. I'd appreciate it. For the tools we're going to need, pretty simple. Phillips head screwdriver, a clip tool, an 8mm wrench, a 10mm socket and ratchet or a wrench, 15mm socket, and a 3/8 ratchet. That's all you're really going to need for this job. Maybe a light, some jack stands, something to safely jack your vehicle up. But anyways, super simple. Let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to do, now that we've got the vehicle safely jacked up and the passenger front wheel off, we're going to go through and we're going to remove this wheel liner. To do that, you're going to have a bunch of these push pins all over the wheel liner. So on this vehicle, they're Phillips heads, so you'll get you a Phillips head screwdriver and try to easy back that screw out. A lot of times these plastic screws aren't going to come out. It's probably going to be best with a screwdriver, not a drill. But once you can get that Phillips head part of that clip out just a little bit, take your clip tool, pull it the rest of the way out. We're going to remove our 3 push pins on this piece. We've got one here, one right back here that you can't really see, and that one up top. And to do that, you'll put your clip tool behind your clip and then pry out just like that. It comes loose. Last but not least, we're going to have 3 Phillips heads holding the wheel liner to this bumper. Zip those out as well. Alright, so I think we got everything loose. Let's go ahead and see if we can't pull this thing out. It's slipped into this fender, so we're going to try to push it up and back like that. Pull this front out and it should come down out of your way. So you can see our alternator right up here. We're going to follow this wiring harness over to the engine. It is actually the crank sensor, and we'll unplug that. We've got a little clip holding right there, so we'll use our clip tool, take it loose. We'll just get back up behind it. And pull that little clip out. Now this will be out of our way. So this is our belt tensioner right here. We're going to put a ratchet in that square hole, and we're going to pull this belt tensioner back so we can get some slack and take this belt off. Now we're going to look up in here. You've got a connector there, and then you've got your main power wire up here. Your main power wire is going to have a 10mm nut holding it on. Take it off, make sure your battery's disconnected. Take it off to remove your main power wire, and then the back side of your connector right here is a tab you can pull out on. It'll come off. So we've got 3 15mm nuts we've got to take off. You can see your 2 down here on the bottom. There's one up top. Now it may come out with a stud and it may not. If it doesn't come out with a stud, I'm hoping we got enough room. We can slide this alternator off. If not, we'll have to take the studs out. But let's look at another view of the alternator so you can see where the bolts are. So here's the 2 you can see in the video. If we rotate this alternator up a little bit, you can see the 3rd one right there. So that's where it's going to be at. So let's get those out. Alright, so we got the nuts off. We're going to move our harness out of the way and see if we can slide this alternator off, down and off without it catching a bunch of stuff. Alright, so we got it off the studs. But it looks like she needs to fall down into this area to come out. Let's see if we can turn it. Oh, she's close. If we can get this fully. She's right there on that brake line in this sway bar link. But we're going to keep working it. And there it is. It is out. So now we're going to fight and try to get the new one in there. Since my memory sucks, we're probably not going back in the same way it came out. But I think, since this is wider, let's see what happens when we go in with this side first. Nothing good. So we're going to set it like this. See what we can get. Well, what are we against? This little lip right here and the studs. So let's see if we can rotate it. Now she's back in there. So we'll rotate it on around the way it's supposed to be. See if we can get these bottom studs kind of started. And now I'm going to have to move the camera out of the way so we can see the studs and get it pushed up on there. So we've got the alternator bolted back in. Now we're going to hook up our plug, and then we're going to bolt back on our main battery cable to the back of the alternator. So we went ahead and plugged our crank sensor back in, pushed our clip back in right here, and then the cable is still kind of loose. This is the axle. I didn't really like how loose it was. It wasn't on the axle, so I went ahead and put another zip tie around the bottom alternator stud to the harness just to make sure it couldn't come down. So now look back up in here and set your serpentine belt back on. We got our serpentine belt back on. Double check and make sure it is around all your pulleys properly and all the way seated on them. And then don't forget to wrestle your ratchet out of there before you start the engine. So now we'll set the wheel liner back up in here. Just take your time and work around everything. Don't fight it because you don't really have to usually. But remember, it's going to sit up over this fender lip. So we'll get it in there, get the front behind the bumper like so. Then we're going to work on the back. Just like that, it should sit up in there. Remember, your wheel liner goes behind the fender, but at this point right here where the wheel liner splits, it comes back out in front of the fender for you to put your push pins in. So now we'll go through and we'll put all of our push pins back in. Alright, so we got all of our clips back in our wheel liner. So now we'll go ahead and put our 3 Phillips heads back through the bumper into the wheel liner, and we'll put the tire back on. So let's hook our battery back up. Go ahead and get it snugged down, and then we will check and see if our job worked. So that's how we replace this bad boy right here. Hopefully y'all found the video useful. If you did, let me know. If you didn't, let me know. As always, I appreciate y'all watching. Hit that like and subscribe. Catch you in the next one.